Alright, we is gonna go live.
No, you already know. Just imagine the chaos if they let everyone in a league do their nickname.
Oh god.
That's how we got Causey as tryhard on Wednesday.
I'm streaming, gonna do this Dover Racer 255 laps. Yeet.
Yeah, I'm in, by the way.
Alright, I'm just sitting in the first pit box. It's only us two, so. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say 74. Yeah, I forgot. Is that your scheme? I want to check it.
Launching soon.
Oh, that's what's up. Let me see.
Oh, I forgot to make the stuff bigger because right now everything's small.
Control page up. You can do it in here. You're good? You want to see how big my HUD is?
We're good now. We're good now.
Okay.
I just was trying to get the center because I have the, the telemetry for your gas brake. I have that in the center of my screen.
Okay. Do I do 5 laps?
Yo, that's great on the bumper. Common sense.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says common sense supplements.
So we'll probably do like 5 laps with me leading, 5 laps with you leading. Practice like green flag stops and I don't know, fuck around. I don't know when's the last time you and I have been on the track together.
Nope, couldn't tell you.
Fuck.
That's not in the same car?
Yeah,
I'm always just spotter Mal. Always spotter Mal or too high I rating.
Alright, let's see if the paint's all load.
I'm gonna be pissed if
we
it's
don't league race together.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be pissed if it's that Cup New Hampshire race that you dumped me.
You can't tell me you didn't like it.
I didn't. My SR didn't.
I liked it.
How's that line doing? Oof.
That's fine.
Not right there. Do I need to be lower? Am I okay?
No, you're good.
Alright. Cool. It's probably not gonna matter in 35th, but...
I'm pushing you this whole time, but it isn't like I'm gonna be pushing you.
Yeah.
Actually in the race, most likely.
Yeah, I know. If we are, we're probably gonna be fucking shredded on RPMs. And it's just gonna be us trying to not get lapped as fast as we can.
Oil's a little high. I pushed you for 2 laps straight.
What's up?
This car too easy to push.
Looks like all the cars are letting, so that's good.
I mean, the cup cars, they're fucking planted, and then I've been really, focusing on holding a line this week. I might do an 8 open race so I can, try out the Conti setup.
Loaded, 47 loaded, 6 did not. 32 didn't, no, 32 is.
Oh, I can't turn.
Landen's is not loading.
I imagine a commentary booth for the tank racing, like, well, the commentary booth when I show up. It's just like, our first full-time entry for tank racing is last week, Thursday night's spotter.
Yeah. Thursday night's 5th place finisher spotter.
Looks like we'll have one car with no paint today.
In a week, he went from no part of the league to spotting to the Cup Series driver.
You already know I'm doing double duty. Spotting on Thursday, racing on Sunday. Multi-purpose team member.
That's what a couple of the truck drivers do. They spot for us on Thursdays. I think Devin goes and spots for them on Wednesdays.
What is the fucking stage?
That's what you got, multi-purpose drivers.
Well,
Gotta get that working.
Alright, you can switch into one, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, so we got 255 laps here tonight for Dover. Stages are 75, 150. As for camera angles, I don't know. Maybe TV3 today. We'll see how it looks. We're going to go all the way to the front to Shelley. Sheldon is your leader here tonight. Do TV2 as normal. Sheldon on the front row, Mike starting second, Markel starting third, fourth is Dan, fifth Emerson, sixth Jon Mickey, Adam is starting seventh, eighth Ben, ninth Jacob Zala, and 10th is Jason Miz in the 3. Full 34 car field here today. Will everybody finish in the lead lap? Probably not, knowing the AIs. But gonna fix one more thing. Do this. Boom. Yep, and stages are at 75 and 150, and we're green here at Dover International Speedway. Sheldon takes off, as it's between him and Mike right now for the lead. Merkel third, Dan fourth. As they get out to a decent lead here, as we go back farther in the pack here, we'll go find your points leader. Kyle Lingerfelt stuck on the high line at the moment in 12th. I think he's lost like 2 positions here now. As they're finally backing oval again here this week. It looks like Devin Smith stuck on the high line as Dylan goes underneath him, trying to get around, but looks like the 95 will get the run on the high line. As we wait to make sure we don't hit the pace car while we look at this. Mike now about 0.5 of a second back from behind Sheldon. As I'm going to get this ready. Boom. Is there any... Yeah, I don't have whatever. I don't have anything for crank it up, so I had to ask Emerson for that for races beyond to do something like that. Emerson, I think he started, yeah, he started 5th, still in 5th. Trying to get up to Dan, get around for 4th place. Right now they're all top 5. Getting the stage points at the moment here, lap 75. Biggest mover of the race looks like the 37 Abney. We'll go see him in the 37. Up 4 spots at the moment. Biggest loser at the moment looks to be Venti in the 17, Cohen. He's not having a good run. He's down to 23rd. As it looks like Dover is going to be a single file race, except for back here in the pack. Back here. It looks like, you know, second of points, Landen not having a good run at the moment. Back in the 29th here. As Elijah in the 15, not doing so well either. He's all by himself, about 2.1 back from Logan in the 22. Sheldon comes off at 2. Mike's still about 7/10 of a second back. Markel in 3rd. Dan 4th. Emerson still 5th. Actually, top 7 are all the same still. Dale has gained 1 up into 8th from starting 9th. Ben has lost 1. Actually, these 3 are kind of the closest here in the front. So we're going to go to most exciting here. And just let it do whatever it does. They'll probably all come down to pit stops. And possibly lap traffic on this race. Actually, quite surprised that they haven't wrecked here at Dover. Because I know during the test race they, wrecked quite a bit. Tyler Riggs here trying to get around Dylan for 12th as we go back to Kyle, who's behind Gerald and Causey. As for your points, how's it going, Ben? Just started. We're lap 11 right now, 2:55. And you are still in 9th. You've lost 1 position from where you started today. I am going to turn off the Discord stream. That might help out the other thing. But you're trying to catch up to Dale here, who's looking to possibly get around Adam. As the rest of the guys are all, still same position in top 7. As your biggest loser is now Luis in the 7, who probably got stuck on the high line in the back. As I think your leader might be catching lap traffic here soon. As that 15's pretty slow today of Elijah. Yeah, Sheldon is catching. It's between him, Mike, Markel, Dan, and then Emerson at the moment. For your top 5 and your stage points at the moment. It's all probably going to come down to how they lap the people, if they can catch up and pass each other or not here today. I'll watch your leader here for a little bit. He won last week at Mid-Ohio. Markel was leading and Mike was leading, but they both choked it. I think it's been a week, maybe a little bit longer since I did one. Probably a little bit longer. Lap 75 is the end of the first stage here. And it looks like your first person to go a lap down will be Elijah here. Sheldon goes around the outside line. He gets around cleanly. As we go back here, still the closest battle in the top 10, as Smith is looking to get around Miz maybe for 10th up here. A lot of these guys trying to get up into the top 10 in points. At the 95 of Devin, he's 21st right now. The 88's looking in, the 3's looking in. Ben, you're looking in the 21. A lot of people looking in right now to get into the top 10 in points and make it into the chase. It looks like it'll start changing as your points leader is only 14th right now. A lot of the guys catching him in points are farther ahead. Dan close to Markel now, possibly for 3rd here, but he got way out of the groove. It looks like Emerson might be able to get a chance here at him. Maybe not. Sheldon's still pulling away. As you can see, though, for Emerson's sponsor, if you guys want to check out some other commentary and some other racing, Emerson's a great commentator on Pits.tv. He does a lot of production and stuff for them also. That's why he has that car. And if you guys have a car that you can have made, I will use your car. Just let me know. I just gotta, move all your skill points over to that car then. Yeah, Ben, you were doing great at Mid-Ohio, but your car killed itself. And Sheldon gets around the 2 lap cars pretty easy, Malenko and Logan. So he's now up to about a second lead. We'll see how Mike maneuvers these two now. As we see how many people will be on the lead lap around lap 75. Mike nearly hits the 11 of Malenko. Kind of letting the 42 of Markel catch up now. Oh, motherfucker. I did what I was trying not to do. Fortitude stuck behind the 22 at the moment. It's allowing Dan to catch up here. Actually, lets Dan and Emerson close in a lot. Yeah, like 5 times. That's welcome to your road racing with AIs. Emerson, though, looking to get around Dan here, but couldn't get the move done. But he is there. It looks like they just get around the lap cars and nothing else is going to happen now. As we have a bunch of lap traffic now in front of the 69 of Sheldon. You got Larry, Patrick, and Andrew. And then you got like another group of 4 of Landen, Luis, Max, and David. In a race like Dover, I think you're more than likely going to need, I don't know, pit strategy to help you out at the track. Sheldon, though, gets going to the high line to get around the 00 of Larry. They're trying to here. And yes, Ben did get around Jacob. So literally the top 11 have not moved positions this race. So they're all literally getting 2 points. So that's actually quite surprising, but I feel like with pit stops, when we get to those, or when we get to the stage yellow, that will all change more than likely. So we'll see what happens. But I'm actually quite surprised that all the top 11 are all in the same positions that they started. And actually, Mike is catching Sheldon, but it's because they're in lap traffic here. Both Sheldon trying to get around the 77. As Mike tries to get around Larry. Sheldon couldn't get it done, but Mike does. That's going to allow Mike to catch up to Sheldon here. Sheldon still can't get around that 77. Well, he does have the high line now, so he probably will get around. Mike follows suit. Goes to the high line here in the 1 and 2. 77. Markel now caught up. Same with Dan. Lap traffic's helping out tremendously here as Mike now might lose second to Markel and Dan. Mike, though, gets clear of that lap traffic. Sheldon now stuck behind the 12 of Andrew St. Car. He tries to get around him now. Ben looks like he may have caught up to Adam here. I know I didn't hit the fucking pace car. Come on, game. And it looks like Ben actually lost position back to Dale. As we're going to put the standings back up because this thing wants to be retarded. When it hits the pace car, you know. Now Ben now lost that position as he's trying to battle through lap traffic also here. As Miz and Devin also battling back here for the top 10. Looks like Emerson might have a chance here on Dan as they go around the 12 Andrew Sinclair. They cannot get it done. As it looked like Mike did catch up, but couldn't again get around the 69. Sheldon now stuck behind the 48 and 47, Landen and David Culpepper. Mike now drops to the low line, actually right behind the 69 now. He has the high line, but cannot do anything as Sheldon goes to the high side, trying to get around the 47. This is now allowing the 42 to catch back up to the 20, and the 42 goes below, maybe the middle. Cannot get there. Mike gets around off the high line. Possibly as the 42 and Markel now gets underneath him. Sheldon's still battling that 47 on the outside line. This is now going to stack up second, third, fourth, and fifth. As Dan to the high line, Emerson to the bottom now. Landen just holding these guys up here. You're second place in points. Not having a good race here. .42 and Markel now to the inside. Emerson to the inside of Dan. Emerson looks like he will get the position. Markel also does on the 20, and it looks like Mike just might fall back here. Emerson now up in the third, Markel the second, Dan now up in the fourth. As they all let Sheldon pull away in that 69. As the traffic is getting heavier for these guys. On lap 41, 75 is the end of the stage here. These guys all still haven't gotten around the 48 or 47, Landen and David Culpepper. Sheldon's now 2 seconds ahead. Who will get maneuvered through these guys quickly? They all get around the 48, it looks like. 20 starting to fall off. Emerson now to the inside of the 42. Emerson now going to go to second here. Dan possibly going to go to third as Jon Mickey is also now looking to the picture as second through fifth, or second to sixth are all up here as the leader is pulling away. Markel now on the high line, but can he get around them? Emerson couldn't get there to second. He's now stuck behind the 15 of Elijah as Jon now up in the third as the 15's holding up the 51 and 9 majorly. This allows the 42 to finally get through. As it continues, Jon also gets through that. Looks like Emerson finally got around him. Dan's still getting held up at that 15 car. As we go back to Ben, I don't want to hit the pace car. Ben trying to get around Jacob Zala here. for the 8th position. As we've had a lot of moving around up in the top of the field now. Top 9, you're all still within 10 seconds of the leader, as we've lapped up to 25th so far here. As it looks like they still all cannot get around Landen here. The only one that's been able to is the 42. And he's still about 3.1 behind the 69, and I fucking hit the pace car. Sheldon is in heavy traffic, but not as heavy as these leaders are. Emerson, Dan now up into 3rd. Or Mike's into 3rd. Dan back to 4th. Emerson into 5th. As Jon falls back into 6th again. They all went right back to their starting positions, except for the 42 and the 20. These 4 are still stuck behind the 47, 48. We'll continue to watch this battle. Tony and Mike, looks like he gets around the 47. Dan's going to get around it too, as Emerson now falls back in 6th place here. Jon gets around him. Emerson gets around the 47. Now they all got to get around the 48 of Landen. Landen second in points, not having a good run. Points leader isn't really either. So Landen, as long as he can maybe get up to the 8 car today, which that's going to be a hard task being a lap down. As we wait for the stage yellow at 75, which is about 25 laps away. And right now, the battle for that final points position is good between Emerson and Jon. Emerson now back up in the 5th. And actually, it's between Dan and Mike too, as they all still cannot get around that 48 car. One of them needs to get to the bottom of the 48 of Landen. That's what needs to happen. As Jon now back to the inside of Emerson here for 5th place. And Jon gets clear. Dan maybe looking to make it 3 wide here. Cannot get it done. Sheldon's lapped up to 21st now. Emerson now looking to possibly make it 3 wide. Landen's just not giving up these positions. Mike finally gets around the 48. Dan's the next one to try to do so. I think Jon, he might have the inside line here under the 48. But it doesn't look like he's going to get there. It'll get out the way, Landen. Ben, you got right back around Jacob's Ala again. Yep, looks like Jon finally gets to the inside of the 48. Dan looks like he will here, and I think Emerson is finally going to get around the 48 of Landen. And they all do, all 3 of them at the same time get around. Ben got around Jacob. And now he's trying to chase down Adam for the 7th position and maybe see if we get up there and fight for that top 5 with Emerson, Dan, and Jon. As Markel looks like he's catching the 69 and Sheldon. Sheldon now, you know, he's in heavy traffic. 32 actually almost hits him. We're going to watch the leader for a little bit here as he's in major traffic. He's got about 7 cars in front of him. Malenko's one. He's about to go a 2nd lap down here. The traffic congestion Let's just let the 42 catch up to the 69 now, and here comes Markel in the 42. He's now down to the inside, coming off of 2 here. 42 now to the inside of Sheldon. As the heavy lap traffic continues in front of him. But he cannot get around the 69 either, as both lanes are congested here. This might allow the 20 and Michael also to catch back up. As you can see him back there in the picture behind the 7. Something happened to Devin. Oh, wow. Yeats, thank you for saying something. A 95. Smith, laps. Hello? Why can't I click this? I think he just pit. Oh no, he hit the 22, hit the wall, and he decided to go pit and fix the damage instead of stay out. So as we go back to the lead, it looks like the 42 has taken the race lead over the 69 and Sheldon here. Markel now to the lead. Michael also back up into the fight of this, as they're all in super heavy traffic at the moment. Unfortunate for Devin though today. 14 laps down, Elijah 2 laps down, but he's been lapped twice. Sheldon now back to the race lead as he's on the bottom lane. Michael now up here. I have a feeling there may be a wreck with this huge pack of cars here. But whichever one of them gets through this pack first is probably going to have the lead. Markel almost goes 3 wide. And we have about 11 laps to go here in the stage. At the moment, it looks like Emerson has that final position. Sheldon, though, has a clear track on the bottom. Same with the 42 of Markel. Malenko, though, just dives down there and blocks him, trying to stay on 1 lap down. He doesn't want to go 2 laps down here. They're 3 wide behind. Mike now dives down to the inside. 42 and 69 looks like they will get clear of all this chaos. We got 10 laps to go on the stage. Lap 75 we're waiting on. Mike almost through it also. So let's go back and see. There's Emerson. He's now getting through all this. Malenko now just holding that top line up majorly, as they're 3 wide with Dan, Kyle, and Malenko. Emerson holding on to that 5th and final position. Dan now stuck behind back there. As it's now between the 69 and 42 for the race lead for the stage yellow. As we now have 17 on the lead lap. Who can stay on the lead lap for the rest of this? Causey, the next one to go a lap down. Will he be able to stay there on the lead lap, and will Gerald be able to get his lap back? As they're coming to 5 to go this time by for the stage. Jon gets around Mike for third. As for Emerson, he's still in fifth. Dan, they got 4 cars in between them. It looks like Emerson will probably have this 5th place locked up here. As the 42 has caught the 69, about 2/10 back. I don't know why the stream's taking a big old chip, but I can see the quality's not the best. So I can't explain that, unfortunately. And they have caught lap traffic. The 42 now goes underneath the 69 and Sheldon here. They caught up to the 15 of Elijah. Markel now takes the race lead with 3 to go on the stage. Ben now lost the position back to Jacob Zala. Back there in 9th. I think the 13 has also hit the wall now. We're going to look at that when we get to the stage yellow here. 2 to go here in this. Sheldon now looking back to the inside of the Markel here. Emerson though, Jon and Mike also battling for position. Emerson looks to also be there with them as Sheldon to the inside of the 42 as they have the 22 in front of them as they're coming to the final lap of the stage here. It looks like Sheldon gets clear. So Markel back to the outside. He gets clear of him going into 3 and 4. 42 trying to get the run on the outside line. Motherfucker. And it looks like Jon gets around Emerson. And the yellow's out. Here we go.
Caution, yellow flag.
Let's see how many people we're going to hit that way past the damn pace car. But Emerson got the final point position this time. Dan missed out on the top 5. Next yellow will be 150. Next stage yeller. It looks like we won't have to send anybody around the pace car here. That's good. We're going to watch the pit stops of Sheldon and Markel if they're close to each other. So coming down the pit road here. Yeah, don't mess up the wave runs. Yeah, I only messed that up with Mike. And Talladega was just fucked. Because Talladega. Let's see how this goes. .32 gets his lap back. As we're gonna, yep. We'll use this camera angle to see who gets out first. For TV3. Jon comes off, pulls off. Sheldon gets out first, Markel second. Jon third, looks like Mike fourth, Emerson fifth, Adam sixth, Dan losing position. Dale gets an extra one. It looks like all the lap cars now are going to pit. I think. Unless Sheldon's pitting again for some reason. And he is. I don't know why. Sheldon now going to lose the race lead. Because he's pitting again. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to pull strategy. He wins the stage in... whatever. I don't know. So that puts Markel to the lead. Jon second, third, Mike fourth, Emerson fifth, Adam sixth, Jacobs seventh, and eighth is Ben, ninth Miz, and 10th it's gonna be Dylan Rash, and we're gonna go see what happened to the 13 Devin Zimmerman, because I think I assume he got damage here or something. Hang around all these guys. Adam and Landen take him 3 wide. Yeah, he hits the wall. Almost takes Adam with him there. And I assume he pits here the next time back. Yes, he does. Unfortunate for Devin here. As we go back to your race leader, the 42. And Sheldon's still in the lead lap, but man, he pit an extra lap this time. Don't know why. I don't know, maybe he was speeding because I do have penalties enforced. So who knows? Intriguing. So Sheldon's still in lead lap, 17th. You know, only ahead of Gerald because Gerald got his lap back. As we're going to go green here, pace car is going to pull off here in 3 and 4 as we're coming off of 2. Can the Parke brothers on row 4 do anything? Or will Adam, who's last in points, do something with Dale, who's like just right above him in points? They're both having great runs here tonight. Can they keep it up for the rest of this race? Pace car pulls off, green flag is out. Markel gets off to a decent start, though the 18 possibly to his outside here. But goes way high. Mike Emerson 4th. Adams slots into 5th. And it looks like Dan's going to slide into 6th as Dale stuck on that outside line. Going to probably fall back here tonight. As he's fighting Ben now again for position. They were doing that all last run. Is now that puts Miz to the high line. Dylan to get around him possibly. He's going to go back up here as Adam now fighting Dan, but Dan goes way too high into the turn. Looks like Patrick's on pit road. I assume he hit the wall. As we go back here a little bit, Sheldon now trying to make positions up as he decided to pit again, as he's now up to 15th, starting 17th on this restart. Lingerfelt points leader in 13th. Jesse having a better run this week in 12th. As we go back up here, having a little bit of a battle for sixth between Dan and Dale. Adam also up here between, you got both Parke brothers and the bottom two in points, I'm pretty sure it is. Dale now dives down to the bottom of Dan here into 3 and 4. Dale gets the position. Dale is now up into 6th, or Jacob, whatever you want me to call you today. Ben now getting around his brother Dan, not having a good second stage here so far. Ben though gets up into 7th, getting around his brother. Will Dan be able to keep it in front of the 14 here? Doesn't look like a Dylan still got the inside line. Couldn't keep it there though. Markel now in the 42 pulling away Jon, Michael, and Emerson 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. When they start getting into that lap traffic again, stuff might happen. I guess while this continues, we'll go to the 77 and see what happened. It looks like lap 75. Or was it this one? I assume it happened when we restarted. Yep, there it is. He hit the 69 and hit the wall hard. The yellow did not come out, and he almost hits the yellow barrels going into pit road also. So go back to the race leader, 42. There's Jon still in second. Same with Mike in third, Emerson fourth. Adam still hanging on the fifth, Jacob sixth. Seventh is Dan. Eighth, Ben. Ninth, Dylan. And 10th is now Miz as Sheldon has worked his way up into 12th, trying to get around the 27. And Brian Glennon now. The Talladega winner in the 11th position at the moment, but the 69 is Sheldon trying to get around him. 69 dominated most of this race in that first stage. Got that ready for the next stage. Emerson in fourth, trying to keep up with the 20 and 18 as they hope, you know, when the 42 catches lap traffic that he can't get around it. As Dan looks like he caught back up to Dale here. Or Jacob Zala, sorry. We all call him Dale though. Just used to it. Let's go back in the field a little bit and see what's going on. Looks like no battles at the moment. We got all the lap cars back here battling. They're all trying to battle for being, you know, first person lap down. But Faron's got that by a long shot. Well, actually, no, he doesn't. Luis is right there. Actually, I think Kyle has it up here. And he does. He's all by himself, too. They're all just hoping that 32 or Gerald doesn't go a lap down. Looks like Sheldon got around that 27, which sent the 27 back to 14th. Sheldon now trying to break the top 10 here in the 69 car. As he's going around the high line, trying to make the move happen. It looks like he might get it done here, maybe off of 4. It looks like he can't get it done. .42 is going to start catching lap traffic here. He's got the 15 and 11 in front of him now. Mike's still pretty close to the 18 of Jon. About 0.2 of a second. Emerson about 0.4 back. Dan, though, looking to make a move on Jacob here, but couldn't get it done. Maybe trying to get a run on the high line here now. Sheldon still trying to make the high side work. As he might screw himself over now. So it looks like Markel got around the lap traffic easily. He easily did. As they all now get around the 15 of Elijah. These three still have to get around Malenka here. Emerson now get around the 15. He's hoping the 11 of Malenka holds these guys up. As we got 50 to go in this stage. Looks like Malenko does hold up Jon just a little bit. Is Mike now going to go to the high side maybe? No, he doesn't. Goes to the inside of Malenko. Nearly hits the 11 of Malenko there. Mike, though, looks like he might have a run on the 18. Goes in maybe a little too deep there. Maybe not. Sheldon finally gets around Miz here. Sheldon now breaks the top 10 as the 27. And Brian Glennon now trying to get back up into 11th where he was. It's a big battle back here for about 11th with the 3, 27, 16, 8, 6, and 37. Doesn't look like anybody else has gotten damaged and has gone a bunch of laps down. I just fucking hit the pace car again. We're just gonna watch these three again. We've got 50, or no, sorry, not 50, 45 laps to go on the stage here. It looks like Markel's caught heavy traffic. Again, a big group of cars. Will he be able to get around them easily enough before the other guys catch back up to him? That's the big question here. Drawled in that 32, trying to stay on the lead lap here. Markel actually might get through this whole group before the other guys catch him. But he does have two people stuck in front of him at the moment. Looks like Gerald will go a lap down here. If the 42 could stick it. Maybe not. The 42 cannot go around the high line like the 69 of Sheldon's been. Speaking of the 69, Markel gets around and clear. As for the rest of these guys, they're all hitting this traffic now. As Emerson now goes to the high side around the 20 of Mike. Trying to get that position is Jon now, trying to clear. So Sheldon, the 69. He's looking for Dylan now for 9th place. He's trying to get to that top 5 before the end of the stage. As Adam is now 5th. Somebody drop out of the top. Or is it Ben Adam in 5th? Whatever. Adam still hanging on the 5th, trying to get a stage point here tonight. It'll be his first one on the year. As Dan trying to get back up into the top 5. Ben also trying to do that. Sheldon just trying to squeak back up there as he's 4 positions away. And it's all going to come down to these two probably. As Markel now has a 3.5 second lead here. Dan though to the outside of Adam. Going into 3 and 4. Cannot stick it though. Emerson hits the pit wall. That's a yellow. I'm sorry.
Caution, yellow flag.
What in the fuck happened? I'm gonna screw you, bring you back up. I'm gonna go look at the 51 of Emerson, see what happened. And you get put up into the wall while battling. Battling Larry and Mike. Hits Larry, goes into the wall, probably just tries to dive down in the pit road. Just couldn't make it, hits the pit wall. I was blocking pit road there. As we go to your race leader, the 42, Markel. This puts Gerald again back on the lead lap. And it's going to probably be so 150. So we might have like a 25 lap shootout, I think. As we watch the 42 take his pit stop here. As we'll see, maybe some of them won't pit. Try to get wave runs and stuff. Markel comes out first. Second looks to be John. Third now Adam. Fourth looks to be Jacob. Fifth will be now Mike. Sixth Dan. Seventh Dylan. Eighth now going to be the 16 of Jesse. Ninth Ben. And 10th Sheldon. As we see what happens up here. Looks like they all are going to pit. And it looks like the 32 might have gotten a speeding penalty to here. Oh, no, he's a lap down, so he had to pit with him. My bad. Emerson having another good race and just got fucked by lap cars here today. As he now falls to 30th. As we have 17 people on lead lap. I think we're going to be double filing up here this time by. It's going to bring us with about 30 laps to go, 30 something laps to go here in the stage. As for next race, we have Road America for 50 laps. So that'll be a good one. Probably a lot of people going off track again there. Pace car. I think we're coming up. Coming off of 2 here is the pace car going down the back straightaway now. What? Just one quick thing. We're gonna check on Emerson. He's still on pit road. Probably will be for a little while. Probably will go to what Patrick and Devin are lap wise. We're back. Green flag's back out. Markel gets a decent start.
Green flag.
Jon trying to hang with him here. As this next time by, we'll have 30 to go on the stage. Or 20 to go on the stage. Wait. Yeah, 30 to go, sorry. Everybody just trying to stay on the lead lap here again. Jon, though, actually hanging with the 42 here this time. As we go back here, it looks like Adam now up to third. Mike falling back here in the 20 car. As he's now going to get put to the high line. Dale now going to also get into the top 5 possibly. Mike trying to hang on here for the top 5 position. Dan now up in the 4th. Jacob in the 4 now trying to get up in the 5th and get around the 20 car. Looks like he might be able to here as it's stacked up behind them. Mike hangs on to 5th for now. Jacob trying to take it over, or Dylan in the 14. Ben still in 8th. Where he started, he just hasn't moved all race long. Sheldon back into the top 10, still in 9th. Trying to get back up to that points position. Adam just trying to hang on for some stage points here tonight. Being last in points, he's trying to get all he can get now. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, I never did that before, but now I hit it almost every fucking time. Fuck off about that. I don't care. Fucking Fortnite shit. I don't play the game. Dan, though, got her underneath Adam here. It's gonna put Adam to 4th, maybe 5th if the 20 and Mike can get underneath him here. Adam still hangs on to 4th. Looks like the 42 is pulling away from the 18, about a second ahead now. Just like the first stage, 42 is now dominating the stage like the 69 did. Emerson still 11 laps down. Probably going another one here. As we watch the battle here for 4th closely, as we're about to hit 20 to go on stage. And I wish the fucking quality was better. We're going to watch the 69 Sheldon here as he tries to maneuver around the 21 of Ben. $20 to go on the stage. and I'll be back. Emerson looks like he's back out in track as he's fighting the forward Dale. Or Jacob, I should say. But Ben now goes to the inside of him. Emerson looks like he has major damage for how slow he is, but the car looks perfectly fine. But, you know, give that to iRacing. So just gonna put it in the most exciting while I go do something for a second. Looks like Dan now caught up to John here, possibly for second as they're getting held up by the 15 of Elijah. But Dan cannot get around him. As they both go down to the inside of the 15 here. Adam's still in the top 5. Sheldon's still trying to get back up there. As this time by, we got 10 to go to the end of the stage. Markel trying to get another stage win. I don't remember if I have one or not, but I probably do. Mr. Roll is just trying not to go a lap down. The 24 at Kyle's hoping for that badly, so he can stay on the lead lap. Or get back on the lead lap, I should say. Sorry. Motherfucker. As we watch the 42. Stuck behind Malenko at the moment. Now going to the inside of the 11.5 to go on the stage. I'm gonna watch Adam and the 3 behind him. Will Adam be able to hang on for these next 5 laps and keep on to 1 stage point, get his first stage point of the year? I don't think they're catching Adam here at all, but you never know. For all though, just trying not to go that lap down again. Two to go on the stage. Markel for now hanging on to the lead. This is 9/10 of a second. Five tenths. Jon and Dan are there with the 42. Final lap of the stage. When Adam crosses the line, that's your stage yeller. And Adam will get that final points position. Oh shit.
The yellow flag is out.
There we go. As I go back to the 42. It looks like Gerald did keep it on the lead lap. This will be the final yellow pit stop more than likely, unless we have an all yellow. Let's see, anybody gonna speed this time? Markel does come back out first. Looks like Mike's gonna get second. Third for Jon. Fourth for Ben. Fifth for Jacob. Sixth Sheldon. Seventh Jesse. Looks like Dan's lost a lot of positions, and same with Adam here. And I'm pretty sure Kyle in the 24 got his lap back, as the rest of them are pitting here. as everything's resetting for your top 10. Lingerfelt, your points leader, into the top 10 now. Now we got, it's going to be 100 laps to go, I think, when we go green. Okay, we'll be going to green at 1:55. It'll be 100 laps to go here at Dover International Raceway. Or Speedway, whatever it's called here at Dover. I am tired. And it's only 9:30. So this will probably be done around 10:30. As we wait for the pace car to pull off here, we'll see if Mike can keep up this time with the 42 Markel. He also gets a good start here. He just slots back in and tries to keep up. John tries to catch back up as Sheldon now trying to go for 5th. Sheldon though gets shafted to the high line there. As Mike though keeps up with the 42 this time. Ben though, biggest mover in pit stops, and he's up in the top 5 now. Sheldon though to the inside of the 4 Dale. Sheldon now back to the top 5 here. I'm gonna put it in most exciting, and I'm gonna go talk to someone. Be back. Alright, I'm back. It looks like Sheldon now has gotten up to the 4th position around Ben. Sheldon might be the only one to be able to check down the 42 here tonight. We'll see what happens. And if we do end up getting green flag pit stops, will any of them speed trying to come down that way? You know, 90 laps to go this time by. Gonna put it back to most exciting. At least you get to see the group of cars in. Three wide back here with the 48, 13, and 17. They're all just getting held up by that 11 mile car. I might start recording the races versus streaming them if the quality's not going to be so good. Looks like Mike only 0.5 of a second behind your race leader now. They're catching up to the 15 here. We'll see what happens. Ford Shoe gets held up majorly by that 15 car. 20 Mike now to the inside of the Markel of the 42. Mike to new race leader here on lap 173 at 255. Mike also gets down to the inside of the 15 and easily gonna get by. 42 Markel does get through also, gets very loose going by him. We're going to see if Sheldon has anything for Jon here for third place, as they're going to catch up to the 15 here soon. Yeah, I know, right? Sounds like a many things thing, doesn't it? Gonna get beat by wrecked cars. Looks like Sheldon cannot get it done there. Ben still holding on for fourth. Or fifth, sorry, against his brother Dan at the moment for fifth. As the two leaders are coming up onto more traffic here. Get out of my way, Ben. Brotherly love. I'm gonna wait till I'm past the pace car a little bit, go back to your guys' cars. You guys are now catching up to Elijah here. Slow car. Slow car. Ben cleanly gets around the 15 of Elijah. Same with Dan. Dan now on the back bumper of his brother Ben. But now stuck side by side with the 15. And it looks like we might have a battle for the lead as they catch up to Malenko here. Markel right on the rear bumper of the 20 as he goes to the inside of Mal. Mike might get clear of him. No, he doesn't. Side by side for the race lead here. Malenko hugs the bottom now allowing Markel to get to the outside possibly. They might go 3 wide here. As the 11 nearly cuts off the 20. The 20 hits the apron. He might hit Malenko. No, he doesn't. This is allowing Jon and Sheldon now to catch up here. Malenko holding the 4 leaders now. And Markel gets to the outside of him. Jon gonna follow. This is gonna put Mike possibly back into 4th. Markel gets clear. Jon gets around on the outside. Sheldon now back up into the top 3 with this fucking goddamn pace car. Go fuck yourself, Race Labs. You never did this in the first race. Mike finally gets around. Markel now to the inside of the 22 car. Pushes him way up the track. Yeah, Malenko only puts this thing on aggression, so that's why he's so far in the back. And Elijah's done a lot of just putting his points toward his pit crew, which, if you ain't going to be at least fast enough for your pit crew to do something, what's the point? Sheldon, he's trying to get around the 22. And now Ben and Dan, the two brothers, have to get around Malenko here. Ben now getting held up as Dan trying to go to the outside. They cleanly get through all that. Don't get held up too much there. Adam, who was basically top 7, top 6 all day, unfortunately falling to 10th here. And has lost 3 positions from where he started. Sheldon and Mike again still cannot get around this goddamn 22 car. The 42 Markel now trying to get around Max here. Looks like he will be able to do it. And actually it looks like they're all going to get around this 22 car here. The 69-20, the 21-9 might all be able to battle for the 3rd position here. As for the points, we'll take a look here. Ben looking in. Dan is in 6th at the moment. The 42 Markel in 5th. Sheldon is third in points, tied with Landen. As for Mike in the 20, Mike is 8th in points. Jon is 10th in points. And as for Jacob Zala, who's in the top 10, 27 points. Adams last. You know, top 10 still. So still a good day for them. Points leaders in 12th. And then as for Jesse in the 16, who's also 30th in points. A good day for them here tonight. As it looks like Jon might be able to get around the 42 Markel here as they caught up to the 77. I just realized Landen's paint loaded because that was the only one that didn't load in Coley. Lol. Markel catches up to the 48 of Landen here, trying to lap him. Will this allow Jon and the 18 be able to catch up and maybe pass him here? Because Landen was just like Malenko the last run. He was holding everybody up. But look at this huge group of cars in front of the 42-18 and the other 4 leaders behind them. Top 6 are going to have a tough time getting through this. We get around Landen pretty easy. At least Markel does. But look at the 7 cars in front of the 42 car. Major lap traffic here. He gets around the 24 pretty easy. Will he get around the rest easy? Because it looks like the 17 just stays to the inside. It's the 13 now trying to battle the 47. Jon goes to the inside of the 24. All these lap cars now in the way. .42 stuck on the outside line. 18 of Jon now trying to go there on the outside. They might go 3 wide here in the 3 and 4. 42 finally gets clear of the 13. Not Adam. Jon stuck on the outside line now. Ben and Dan still trying to get around Max. The 18 now goes to the inside of the 13. Tries to. Can't get around him though. Just remember, anytime you could possibly get fucked here. If you end up going 3 wide and getting put into the wall, just pick and choose where you want to pass these lap cars. Jon looking to maybe make a 3 wide back there behind, as they're all caught up behind Elijah again here. Elijah holding up on the high line now. As we got 55 laps to go here in this race. This huge group of cars, which is allowing Sheldon now to get up in the second. Jon now falls back into fourth as Mike gets up in the third. And it's 3 wide right here at the 7, 0, and the 20. They get through there cleanly. No problems, luckily, surprisingly there. Devin does get around Elijah for position. As long as they don't wreck, they'll be okay. But Markel now has a 2.1 second lead again, as he's basically clear of traffic for a while. They got a big group of cars back here again. Sheldon still stuck on the high line, same with Mike. Ben on the inside. He's now up in the fourth. With all these lap cars, it's helping people get around each other, except for the leader. The leader has cleared all these guys and has just pulled away again. Ben now looking underneath Mike here in the 20 car, now looking for third place. As the 13-24, they seem to not be able to get around. So he's just trying to get that, air bubble draft, the 24, to get around the 20. Jon, though, also trying to stay on that high line. Ben using the inside. Sheldon looks like he's going to get around the 13 here finally, as the leader, Markel, now 5.3 ahead, just because of lap cars here. Sheldon, though, cleared them and cleared the big group. As it looks like Mike has basically cleared the big group except for the 47. But Ben and Jon still battling back here for fourth place at the moment. As Dan looks like he's falling back. Oh, Ben gets...
The
Yellow is out for Ben now. Ben not having a good season. Unlucky. Now he's going to have to get that damage fixed. Don't know what happened here. I think he just got loose into the corner. He comes right up into Venti, aka Khan. Dan, his brother, also gets involved in this. Venti had no front end because of that. This allows for pit stops to happen again. It's the 42 pits. All the leaders pit here, and we should be no green flag pit stops this race. Camera 3 again. Can Markel have another perfect pit stop here? Looks, oh, actually not. Sheldon gets out first from pit road. Markel second. Mike third. Jon fourth. Fifth is now going to be Dale. With the two Parke brothers going lap down probably here. What a turn of events this race has. 69 and Sheldon now the leader. 42 in the second. Mike back to third. Jon fourth. As we wait for it to all reset, and then we'll go through the field here. Yeah, first Sheldon, second Markel, third Mike, fourth Jon, fifth Jacob, sixth Dylan, seventh Adam, eighth now Jesse, ninth your points leader Kyle, you know, staying out of trouble. 10th is Miz. 6th Tyler Riggs, 7th to 37, 8th, or 13th Causey, sorry. The 27 and Brian Glennon in 14th. Don't know what's going on back here. And then I think Kyle on the 24 got his lap back again. I think we'll be double filing this time by. Yep. It's such a venti thing to do. Can't catch a break. Unfortunate, Ben. Unfortunate. You still got, it's on race 7. You got till race 20 before the chase starts, so you got time to get into the top 10 points still. You got time. Pace car getting ready to pull off here. And we're back green here at Dover. Coming to lap 214 at 255 here.
Green flag,
Sheldon gets out to a good start. Your new race leader, like I said. He had a better pit stop than the 42 at Markel. These two have basically led all race long. Markel second, third Mike, fourth Jon, fifth is now Dylan. Sorry, Jacob, sorry. Sixth Dylan, seventh Adam, eighth Jesse, and ninth your points leader Lingerfelt. Miz also having a good run here in the 10th position. Sheldon just pulling away. Has the better car here tonight. Apparently than the 42. Just had, you know, I think a speeding penalty early on. He's gotten back from that now. looks like Ben, I don't know where he came from, but apparently battling with the 18 here. 28th, only 7 laps down. Unfortunate for him tonight. That puts though Jacob side by side with Jon here for 4th position. It might allow Dylan and Adam here to get involved. Yep, it looks like Jacob up into 4th position. Jon falls to 5th. There's Adam now trying to get up into 6th here around Dylan, and it looks like he will. And now Dylan falls back, stuck on the high line. Jesse now back into 7th. As Lingerfelt now trying to get up into 8th. But can't do it, as Miz now might try to go underneath a car. Can't get there. Sheldon pulling away. As we continue to watch the battle for 4th. Ben now racing the 20 and 42 for some reason. Must have came out of, he's got the fresher tires probably. Venti still on pit road here. Probably gonna finish last with that amount of damage. Jon though back up into 4th, got around Jacob. Adam now trying to catch up to him. Dylan looking around Jesse here in the 16. Who knows? Leaders may or may not be catching up to traffic here anytime soon. The 22 and 15 are battling. That'll probably be a problem for the 69er Sheldon when he gets to them. He's got almost 25 laps to go here in 3 laps, so you got about 29. We'll just get the most exciting for now. $25 to go, or 30 to go, sorry. Math is all over the place. Sheldon now up to about a 2.7 second lead here. Twenty laps to go here for the 69 of Sheldon. Oh yeah. Taking the laps down. Do 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 do. About 5 lap cars up there. Will they affect the outcome of this race? To be determined. I feel like everybody's getting 3 progression points this week. Holy damn. These guys are all stuck behind Malenko for second. John finally gets around to Markel though, falls back into 4th. I think he got some front end damage too. This looks like me in real racing against Malenko. Can't get around him. Sheldon also caught lap traffic here. Last time back, it'll be 10 to go here for the 69. And the race is almost over, and it looks like 69 and Sheldon has locked up this win. Basically just a battle for second now between Jon, Mike, and Markel, and possibly Jacob if they catch up to that lap traffic in time. And that's if no yellows come out. About 5 to go here. On speed, Elijah has been so shit that he's gone 10 laps down. Emerson had that major wreck into the pit wall, and he's still almost beating Elijah. It's pretty goddamn sad. About 3.9 seconds now to Sheldon, but it's only 2 to go here. But Sheldon, he's way ahead in the track now. Unless a yellow happens here this lap, race is over. Final lap here for the 69 is Sheldon as he's trying to lap Kyle here. Sheldon gets the second one on the year. That's for second. Jon, then Mike, Markel. The fifth ends up being someone. Because I hit the fucking pace car. Again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Adam ends up, or Jacob fifth, sorry. Fourth Markel, fifth Jacob, sixth Adam, seventh for Jesse, eighth Dylan, ninth Miz, and 10th looks to be Brian Glennon. Lingerfelt loses look like 2 positions there in that final lap. We'll just bring this up and then scroll down through it. And then we also have the one when we quit out. Yeet. The next time we'll see you guys at Road America for 50 laps, but we'll take a look at this. Qualifying was Sheldon, Michael, Markel, and then Dan, Emerson, Jon, Adam, Ben, Jacob, and Miz. As for... I gotta close this out. As for the race, Sheldon led 116 laps, Markel led 132, Mike led 6. Fastest lap time was Sheldon with the 21.0, Markel wasn't even that close. These two were pretty close together. Best lap was actually 2:15 for the top three guys. Kyle in the 24 apparently led a lap. Doesn't look like anybody else did. Yep, and then I think this is the race that had the most on the lead lap, but I don't know. 14 people on the lead lap.